It's no secret that running your own business takes a ton of time and energy. It can be very tough to look after everything yourself, especially in a growing operation. Now, offloading some of the routine tasks can free up a big chunk of time and bring you closer to that elusive work-life balance. But choosing the right tools to handle things like payroll and HR can be a little challenging. Since I do run a couple of businesses, including this channel, I was recently in this situation myself and searching for a solution that could simplify managing my payroll and HR without the usual hassles. And after looking around for a while, I finally came across a service that's helped me lighten the load. So today, I'm sharing my thoughts on Paychex and how it's been working for my businesses. I'll get into its main features, let you know what I liked, what could be better, and how it compares against other similar services that I have checked out. So by the end of this video, you'll have a better idea of whether Paychex could be the right fit for you. Now let's get into it. So if you've never heard of Paychex, it's a company that was started way back in 1971 to help businesses handle payroll and HR tasks like paying employees, filing taxes, managing benefits, and keeping track of work hours. And with a history spanning over 50 years, they've built a reputation for dependability that's made them a go-to service provider for tons of businesses, nearly 750,000. Now, the nice thing about Paychex is that you can choose exactly what you need, whether you're just looking for basic payroll or you need a full setup with HR and benefits, they have you covered. Getting started is pretty simple. You just select your plan and then you'll get a free cost quote based on the size of your company. Then you'll be asked to provide some basic information like the name of your company, how many employees you have, and once you provide your name and contact info, they'll typically reach out to you by phone within 15 minutes. Now, the process wasn't completely effortless because some forms and details did require a little bit of preparation on my end, but the platform's intuitive design made it pretty manageable and about as pain-free as it could have been. It did take me a couple days to fully complete, but it was user-friendly and well-supported, and by the time I finished, I was confident my payroll system was set up correctly. Then once you're all set up, you really get an appreciation for the automation and integration that Paychex provides. For example, we use it daily to handle payroll and track timesheets. The software automatically pulls all the data together so we can manage payroll reports without any manual input. So this makes it super efficient for tracking employee hours and generating certified payroll reports whenever needed. And what's great is that everything is connected. The system is built to integrate time tracking, scheduling, and payroll, which means less time bouncing between programs. It keeps everything you need centralized in one place, which has been a big help for me and my businesses. Now, if you're just starting out with Paychex, you have a couple of options in terms of plans. So let's get into some of their pricing and their features. Paychex Flex offers 3 main options. You get Select, Pro, and Enterprise, which can be customized based on your business needs. They don't show exact prices up front because they adjust the cost according to each company's requirements, which on the one hand is great for flexibility and making sure you're not paying for anything you don't need, but can also feel a little less transparent and like you need to jump in through hoops to get a price. However, their costs start from as low as $9, making it a very accessible option even for smaller businesses or for those that are just looking for essential payroll services. Now, starting off with their entry-level option, Paychex Select plan includes payroll processing, tax administration, and flexible employee pay options. With Select, you can complete your payroll online or through your mobile device, and it can be a great starting point if you just need the basics. But while it covers essential payroll and tax tasks, any additional features like garnishment payment services or general ledger integration are add-ons. So since the price is customized, you'd have to get in touch with Paychex for a quote based on any specific additional features you need. All right, next up is their Pro plan, which is a step up and offers everything provided in the Select plan plus a few more features, including the ability to garnish employee wages to comply with court orders, payment services, and general ledger integration, which can help streamline payroll and accounting. The Pro plan is well suited for businesses that need a bit more automation and reporting without jumping into the fully loaded Enterprise plan. Again, pricing is tailored to your individual business's requirements, so it varies depending on which add-ons you decide to include. And last up is the Enterprise plan. Designed for businesses with more complex needs, it's the most comprehensive option for Paychex. In addition to all of the Pro plan's features, The Enterprise includes Paychex preview and approval tools, document management, and advanced labor distribution. This plan also incorporates more robust options for talent management and performance tracking, making it ideal for your company's needs extensive HR and workforce tools. But the price, as with the other plans, is custom, so it will depend on the exact features and level of support you choose. Now, thanks to this custom pricing structure, each plan is flexible with options for extra add-ons, allowing you to select only the services that your business really needs. So, if you're interested, then I recommend getting a hold of Paychex directly to get a quote that's tailored to your specific needs. And when you're ready to reach out and give Paychex a try, you can use our affiliate link that's listed down in the description below. It won't cost you anything extra, and you'll get our discount, which you wouldn't get if you went directly through their website. All right, so I've been using Paychex for more than a few months now to manage some of my businesses, and based on my overall experience, here's a little bit of what you can expect if you're planning to get set up with it yourself. Now, if you run a big operation with a lot of employees, one thing that's going to immediately stand out with Paychex is how much easier it makes payroll management. For huge businesses or those with frequent new hires, the platform really helps it to simplify onboarding and rehiring. It takes the typical payroll headaches and really streamlines all of the tedious parts. Now, what's great about Paychex is its comprehensive payroll processing. It handles everything from payroll checks to tax filings and payments accurately and on time. For example, I find their time and attendance feature comes in really handy for keeping an accurate record of employee hours and schedules. This feature integrates directly into Payroll, making it easy to calculate hours worked and avoid calculation errors. As for tax filings, Paychex tax compliance support is another big plus because it not only calculates payroll taxes, but also handles the entire filing process for you. And if any tax notices come up, they offer support to help resolve the issues. This can be a huge help for helping to avoid costly errors, especially if you're not well versed in tax regulations. Now, Paychex also makes it easier to manage workers' compensation, insurance, and retirement plans. So if you're looking to offer retirement benefits like a 401k, Paychex has options to get your company set up with these tools without the complicated admin work. And having these options can be a huge draw for employees. Plus, Paychex even offers group health insurance plans, which isn't something that all payroll services include. So it's helpful if you want to be able to provide your employees with health coverage. But as much as I've been liking Paychex for my business, it isn't perfect, and there's a couple of drawbacks that you should keep in mind before you commit. For one, some people find that the platform's various tools don't always work seamlessly together, which can lead to a bit of a clunky experience. So if you're using several features, it can get a little confusing with all of the technical details. Now, this wasn't a problem for me personally. In fact, it's a huge relief that I can manage everything all in one place. So it really depends on your personal preferences and really how tech savvy you are. Though one thing that I'd like them to improve is their customer service, because they really take their time to respond. I've had several occasions where I wanted to ask about a few features, and I usually had to figure them out for myself before getting a response. And even though this hasn't been a major issue, it's definitely something to keep in mind. But aside from those minor pitfalls, Paychex does a great job simplifying the complexities of running a business. The platform has definitely made payroll management much easier for me, especially when it comes to handling things like tax filings, time tracking, and employee benefits. So if you're looking for an all-in-one payroll solution that streamlines operations and keeps things organized, I definitely recommend giving Paychex a try. Now, Paychex has been a great fit for me, but while I was looking around at other payroll options, there were two other services that also stood out to me, Rippling and Sure Payroll. So let's take a minute and see how they compare. Starting with Rippling, it's a great option if you're looking to manage payroll and other HR tasks on an international level. It offers a unified platform where payroll, HR, and third-party services are seamlessly connected, which can be great for businesses with remote teams or more complex needs. Paychex, on the other hand, focuses more on the US-based businesses and allows you to pick specific services without bundling everything together. So if your business isn't international and you prefer flexibility in which services you're paying for, Paychex might be the more practical choice. Now, Sure Payroll is another solid contender, especially for very small businesses with fewer than 10 employees. Their full-service plan covers payroll tax calculations, filings, and other essentials with very affordable pricing. They even have a separate plan for household employers like nannies, which is actually pretty unique. However, if your business has over 10 employees or you're looking for more extensive HR features, Paychex does have a broader selection. Their Paychex Flex Select plan is similar to Sure Payroll's full-service package, but it's slightly cheaper per month and works well for companies that are looking to expand in the future. So even for smaller operations, I'd say that Paychex is a better option. But overall, the best choice really depends on what kind of business you're running. If you're working internationally, for instance, then Rippling might be a better fit. But for me, all of my businesses are based here in the US, so Paychex gave me all the features I needed. So to wrap things up, Paychex is a standout choice if you're looking for a flexible and comprehensive tool to simplify the day-to-day management tasks of your business. It's packed with features to streamline payroll, keep up on taxes, and handle HR tasks all in one place. And while it may have a few areas that can be improved, its wide array of tools and customizable service plans make it an effective and versatile business solution. And that's all for this review. I hope you found this helpful, and if you did, then please be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos just like this. As a reminder, if you want to ease your workload and get started with Paychex, then you can check out the affiliate link down in the description at no extra cost to get a discount that you won't find on their website. Now, as always, I enjoy hearing your thoughts, so go ahead and leave your questions or comments down below, and I'll try and get back to them as fast as I can. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.